Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of the Symposium on Extraordinary Engineering Impacts on Society. On behalf of the organizing committee, I'd like to again welcome you to this event. I'm Dan Arvizu. I'm the chair of the committee, also chancellor at New Mexico State University System, and former chairman of the National Science Board. This symposium is being carried out by an expert committee that was organized by the National Academy of Engineering, which is part of the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine. The National Academies are independent, nonprofit institutions that are originally organized under Abraham Lincoln's administration to provide expert advice on some of the most pressing challenges facing our nation and the world. The purpose of this symposium is to highlight how engineering research and education have led to positive societal and economic impacts, and detail how the National Science Foundation's support of that work has catalyzed those impacts. Some of the leading researchers in the country are prepared and to share their personal stories, provide their insights on how engineers affect not just technology and the nation's infrastructure, but the economy, population health, manufacturing services, disaster resilience, and the individual quality of life. I'd like to start out by briefly going over some of the logistics of the symposium for those of you who couldn't join us at the beginning of the day yesterday. The event is organized into 4 sessions, 2 of which will take place each day. 2 took place yesterday, Thursday, and today we'll have 2 more. Today's sessions will focus on the National Science Foundation's research centers and the things that they have catalyzed for extraordinary engineering impacts, and on the funding processes that help bring about these societal impacts. They will feature talks by women and men from around the country who will share their insights, their personal stories, and a roundtable discussion that will explore the issues they raise in greater details. You're watching this webcast on a video player that has been embedded into our studies website, and that website also contains links to the symposium agenda, along with the information on the members of the organizing committee and our work. So we'll be short on the introductions as a consequence of that. That information is held for you there at that particular website. Below the video player, you will see a box that says Ask Your Question. And this is your opportunity to interact with our participants. If you have an observation or want to ask someone a question, please type it into that box. We can't guarantee that we'll be able to get to all of the questions and the inputs, but we'll do our best. And during and after the symposium, you can also provide input to the committee's consideration, because we're going to be doing a full report and a variety of things that relate to these topics via our email. And that email is extraordinary-engineering@nae.edu. Once again, that's extraordinary-engineering@nae.edu. A few weeks after the symposium, we'll be posting those videos of all the symposium participants, the talks, and you'll be able to view those whenever you like. Links to those videos will be available on the study's website, and they'll be posted on the National Academy of Engineering YouTube webpage.